Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in again to the R.A.D. Wrestling Podcast, hosted by your boy, Raymond Anthony Dawson the first. First, I want to thank everybody that tuned into the last podcast, my first one. Everybody, all the feedback was pretty good, man. Pretty good. I appreciate all y'all, man. Thank you. So we're definitely going to get into what happened on this past Raw and this past Friday on SmackDown. Definitely a lot to get into. We're on a bit of a bumpy road to WrestleMania, but still a road at that. But I want to start off with some little nostalgia things that, I like back then or even now, some of the things I was into. Some of my favorite matches, maybe my favorite heels, merch I grew up wearing or buying. So my favorite piece of merch of all time was I had the Stone Cold The What shirt. Said what and a question mark. The bottom had a skull. Favorite shirt all time. Motherfuckers hated that What shit. They still hate it. What? But I had some other favorites, I rocked with the DX jersey. The shit had the 69 on the back. Wow, shit. But also, too, I still got this one. The Randy Orton RKO shirt. In, the NWO font type. Dope. And I never got one. I don't even think they, made them, but I'm going to get a custom one. Riz Ramon vest. Definitely got to cop me one. So any wrestler people that fucking make custom clothing, you know what to do. But since elementary school, bro, wrestling tees have always been in my closet, my drawer, always had wrestling tees on deck. Always. To this day. And then another really, really big important thing was the music, the theme songs, bro. The theme songs, that was really that what really makes the character come out, bro. Of course, you got the classic Stone Cold Glass Break. But this might be a little... The IWC might want to fight me for this one, but I actually like Stone Cold's Disturbed theme slightly better than the original. I don't know, man. I seem it's tougher to me, yo. It's tougher to me. Sorry. Big whoop. Want to fight about it. But also, you got The Rock's theme in 2000. It feels so bad. And then two of them that are cult classics. Metalingus Edge. And then Kane Slow Camp. Oh, that song, bro. That damn song. And shout out my boy Ross. He does wrestling content. Him and Dub. His favorite song is Kane 2003 Slow Chemical. There's something about that song. Oh, for sure. But today, now we got, CM Punk, Cult of Personality, been around since 2011. That's one. Roman's is theatrical. We got Cody. Randy always got a banger. And people are kind of annoyed with this, but I fucked with Seth Rollins. I fuck with Seth Rollins shit, bro. I don't know why, but I just do. But damn, I freaking forgot some of the other old school. Of course, HBK. You got The Undertaker. Brock Lesnar's just still. And the Wolfpack. Don't turn your back on the Wolfpack. And then we got Goldberg, of course. And Sting the Crow. All that. I'm a loner, so I understand the Crow, Sting. Bro, that was my... Classic, man. Classic. And man, I wish Sting and Goldberg would have came over with the invasion. That's a sensitive topic. I'll get into that another time. I've grown. But let's get into some of my favorite classic matches. Probably number one is The Rock and Austin, their trilogy, because all the matches bang. All three of them was fire. And then probably like second, Austin versus Bret Hart. WrestleMania 13, baby. Classic. You had Ken Shamrock out there. And then one from WrestleMania 19, Kurt Angle versus Brock Lesnar. Yo, that whole WrestleMania was pretty tough. But when Brock went for the shooting star and landed on his neck, I said, oh, fuck. I said, oh, fuck. Thought he was paralyzed, bro, because that was bad. That was fucking bad. Then, of course, you got Undertaker, Shawn Michaels, WrestleMania 25. That was banger. And then this one, the match wasn't like somebody else said it, like if you cut the sound off, it ain't really that great. But The Rock and Hogan, WrestleMania 18, the fucking crowd, bro. The crowd, like talk about electric, nigga. That shit was rocking. And that match is like that is wrestling storytelling. Like it switched from heel to babyface Hulk Hogan. The Rock was that dude, but he went up against Hogan and they booed his fucking trunks off of him. Now let's get into some of the greatest heels. Brother. This motherfucker's number one for me because I hate snakes. So, Jake the Snake Roberts, go fuck yourself. You sick fuck. Like, I was a baby when he did that shit, the Macho Man. Didn't see it till I was older. And still, bro. And I heard it was on a Saturday morning. He did that shit. Savage. Literally. And I have to put him on here because he did play a big part in the Attitude Era, Triple H, Paul Levesque. Yeah, he did some real crazy shit. I'm not going to talk about Katie Vick. But if I was ever in an argument with him, all I'm going to say is, Katie Vick, you sick fuck. Like, you could have said no, bro. You could have said no. You're married to the boss's daughter, son. You didn't have to do that shit. Like, and anybody who don't knows about that, type in Triple H and Katie Vick and you're going to be disgusted. Forever. And another one that people don't talk too much about was The Undertaker when he was in the Ministry. Bro. He was speaking pig Latin and shit. I don't know what the fuck he was putting curses on people and shit. Like, where to, Stephanie? And yo, what he did to Big Boss Man, he hung this motherfucker from a noose in the Hell in a Cell. I'm like, what the fuck? I was speechless watching that. At like 8 or 9 years old, I'm like, what the fuck is he doing? And I can't forget to mention Bald Randy. That all I gotta say, wrestling fans know, if you don't know Bald Randy, look him up. Just look him up. Okay, this is a bit random. Get used to it. I'm gonna do random shit. But got a question for any of the wrestling fans that were around in the 80s watching. What the hell kind of cocaine was going around the locker room? Because the promos that were coming out, Macho Man, Hulk Hogan, and Ultimate Warrior, sheesh. The fucking 3 Yayo Kings, I think. God damn, some of that shit was nuts. No, all of it was nuts. Well, I'm not too sure what we have here, Mean Gene. The cream of the crop. No sleep, no food, just maniacism. And now let's go to some of the greatest, my favorite. Let's just talk about the managers. First, shout out Jimmy Hart, bro. He made a lot of the greatest theme songs, bro. Shout out to Jimmy Hart. And then you got Bobby the Brain Heenan. He was a son of a bitch. And then you got, oh yes, Paul Bearer. And of course you got Jim Cornette with the tennis rack. Yo, I don't know if any of y'all listen to Jim Cornette's podcast. Yo, he's a wild boy. He don't give a fuck, but he's been around for everything. He's a wrestling historian, so definitely respect his opinion on wrestling. He says some off the wall shit and his fucking countryisms, but he's fucking hilarious. Oh damn, my ears hurt just fucking Vicky Guerrero. Excuse me. Fuck, that shit was annoying as fuck. And then he was more known for being SmackDown general manager, and he was a referee at one point, but shout out to the player, Teddy Long. There's gonna be a whole lot of thugging and bugging going on. And you're going one-on-one with The Undertaker. Speaking of The Undertaker, man, shout out to him, bro. He was doing this shit so, man, I don't know how the hell he lasted as long as he did. Some of the injuries he had. The motherfucker got caught on fire one time. Kudos to The Undertaker. Doing his podcasting thing with his wife. Good for you, man. Good for you. And then, yo, fuck it. I see this shit. Hold on. Let me get it. Tom Brady. He was talking about wrestling it's cute or whatever, but of course, respect to Tom, because football is a really contact sport. Every play, but don't discredit what they do in the ring, because the fact that there aren't mistakes all the time, that just and shit, one wrong slam, one wrong move, you're fucking either dead or paralyzed. And I understand people who aren't in tune with this shit won't really understand. I think if they seen the training and the shit that really goes into this, a little bit more respect. But hey, man, maybe we'll see Tom Brady in a match. Put that motherfucker in a crossface chicken wing. So, folks, let's get updated. So we had Friday Night SmackDown, and yes, folks, we got a new WWE champion, Cody Rhodes. And I know a lot of people don't like it, but listen, just relax, man. We are getting to where we want to get to. Cody and Randy. I know we probably should have done this shit last year or, sooner, but it is what it is. The road to WrestleMania ain't always a smooth ride, so we're getting there. And I rocked with Drew. It just, sometimes with certain people, it's just bad timing, I guess. I don't know, man. But Drew's dope. I rocks with Drew. He complains a lot, but I rocks with Drew. Then we had a little face-to-face with Jade Cargill and Rhea. They're having a little thing on X or whatever, back and forth, but I don't know. Maybe it's just for Unreal. Who knows? But these next few weeks, they better get shit cracking, because it's starting off a little slow. That's all, just a little slow, but I'll be patient. One thing on SmackDown, though, I'm interested to see where they go with Trick Williams. Like, he is definitely over with the crowd. I just want to know, like, what are they gonna do with him? I'm not saying they're treating him bad, you know what I mean? He just got caught up. Like, slow down. I see people in the IWC. Oh, they're holding Trick back. Like, yo, dog, he just got here. Sheesh. What am I seeing? Him and Melo at WrestleMania for the United States Championship. That'd be pretty fire. That'd be dope for both of them. But it might be Trick and Sammy, which would be okay. It'd be alright. It's first Mania. And then you had Charlotte become the number one contender for the Women's Tag Team Championships. Now, let's get to what happened on Raw. So we had Adam Pearce come out, and he wanted to have a little chit chat with Seth Rollins. And Seth Rollins came out with his black hooded putties from Power Rangers. I was fucking confused. Like, what the fuck is going on? I don't know. Enjoy the show, as Paul Levesque would say. Enjoy the show. Then what's left of the Vision came out, tried to get Seth Rollins. He did the old switcheroo with the black putties. And they done lost his ass. And here comes L.A. Knight to get him some of the Vision. But they try to jump his ass. But then the Usos come down and help your boy out. Yeah. Then we had a women's gauntlet match for the number one contendership of the women's Intercontinental title, which was won by Bayley. Well deserved. Definitely need to see more Bayley. Like, come on, man. She's a goddamn legend, right, man? Then my dog, Cero Miedo Penta, defending his Intercontinental Championship against, it was supposed to be the original El Grande Americano, but my son Danhausen put a curse on his ass, so it was the fake El Grande Americano. And then, goddammit, they finally did this shit. They should have did this shit like fucking 3 years, 2 years. I don't fucking know. It should have been done already. Dominic calls out Finn. Finn bicycle kicks that nigga in the head. Then they jumped this man, Finn. So he's out. He's out the Judgment Day. Which should have been happening a long time ago, but this better bring the demon back. I swear. Bring that motherfucking demon back, bro. And then one of my favorites, Oba, took on Rusev. Made quick work of Rusev. You know, quick work. Just sign Brock and Oba already, please. Like, let's stop prolonging this shit. Alright? Quit fucking around. And then we get to CM Punk, baby. Oh, man. Basically, CM Punk's talking his shit. And then the Usos come out. Oh, shit, man. Punk said what he said. And that's their uncle, bro. He talked about, like, it's on site, bro. They came on some South Park shit. Apologize. You better apologize. But I did like this, bro. I like the energy from Jay and Jimmy. Like, they look like they really want to fuck this motherfucker up. And then just when you think Punk is starting to apologize, man, fuck that shit. Fuck that, bro. Apologizing for shit. Roman treat y'all like shit. Fucking Punk calls them young boys. Shoves the mic in Jay's chest. Jay pushes him. He gets up. Bow! Big Jim with the connector. So shit. Roman gonna be there next week, so let's start the real physical violence next week. The shit should have happened last week after what he said, but fuck it, let's turn it up now, boys. I'm gonna keep saying it. It's the road to WrestleMania. Let's fight. But man, I'm so glad that shit, even one person checks this out, bro. Like, I love wrestling, love talking about wrestling and shit. If this blows up, it blows up. If it don't, I still want to do it, man, because like I said in the first episode, it's like therapy to me, man. Really makes me happy. Like, it's just fun, bro. It's fun. And I get it, everybody. Like, life be life, man, but we gotta do, you got responsibilities, you got shit to pay, you got all kind of things, man, when you get older, but still just try to keep like something from your childhood you hold to your heart, man. Like, this is one of them for me. Like, I watch wrestling, that shit brings me back to being a kid, you know. But you already know, as always, it's the 626 Inkville production. I'm your host, Raymond Anthony Dawson the First, and I got y'all. Y'all got me. That's all the backup we need. Thank you. Holla.